Loud clap. Very loud clap. Do you know what's a question that no one's asked, but everyone should know the answer to? Does Britain have a Garnet accent? Okay, so let's review. Garnet is a gem made up of sapphire and ruby. Both gems are from Homeworld. Homeworld invaded Earth roughly 5.7 thousand years ago. That means that sapphire and ruby, the components of Garnet, are at least that old, if not more. Sapphire is probably much older as she works for Blue Diamond. She's one of Blue Diamond's advisors in her court, as they said in the answer. Ruby was probably made maybe around 6,000 years ago. Rubies are very expendable, so they don't really, they're not like part of a court or anything. They're just there for foot soldiers. They don't need to last long. So that means that Garnet, as a fusion, is about 5.7 thousand years old. Well, when did Britain become a thing? When was Britain a country? The first settlers came to the British Isle in around the 1st century AD, and they were the Britons, the Picts, and the Scots. Now, the only group that actually matters in this case are the Britons, the ones who settled the South British Island, and that's because the other two groups, the Picts, I believe, settled Ireland, and they have the Irish accent, and the Scots obviously settled Scotland, and they have a Scottish accent. So Garnet, as a fusion, has in the show a British accent because her actress is from Britain. Well, that means canonically, since Garnet is roughly 5.7 thousand years old, meaning she came into existence in 3000 BC, almost 3,000 years before anybody settled Britain, that means that Britain in the Steven Universe has a Garnet accent. Yeah, so that's it. That's the answer is the British people in the Steven Universe show, in that canon, have an accent that is based off of Garnet, which makes for a really interesting backstory, which I'd want to see. But that's all I got, Rao, so peace.